Hi everybody, and welcome to our third Ishanekon World Shapers programming stream. This time I'll be working on the creature search engine. There's actually been a huge vehicle update this weekend. You can find most of it on the creatures with vehicles. I did not just overhaul how vehicles work, how pilots interact with them, but also added modules rules, how you can expand vehicles to have co-pilots, like a captain's seat that can allow other modules to the pilot to have additional turns, or weapons platform. You can put a turret on there and have somebody which is good with weapons aim with it and such things. And of course, how to build your own vehicle and how to upgrade it, level it up with yourself, and so on. Or how much it would cost to buy a vehicle. So a rather extensive update. I also added, like, I think it was 39 new traits, most of them having to do with vehicles. Like, look, you can even build spaceships now. So pretty cool stuff, may I say. But yeah, with vehicle rules, the question is, how do you make vehicle construction easy? I already implemented a vehicle builder right here, so you can already build your own vehicles. But there is I want to offer finished vehicles similar to the creature search engine, where you have all these creatures that you can find and set the level to anything from 0 to 15. I want something like that for vehicles. Of course, something like that has to be built. And one new complexity about this: the stats of a vehicle heavily depend on the stats of the pilot. So we will need to add another row here that allows us to set the stats of the pilot to adjust the different values. Sure. How about we get started? I already copied the code for the creature search engine. Here we go. This is the original one, and I'm going to use this as a base for all the other vehicles. And I created some test data. The data for the search engines is loaded through specific links that return JSONs. JSONs is just a way how JavaScript stores data. And this is the very first vehicle. It is actually a wheelchair. I want the whole concept of vehicles to be very broad, allow for all sorts of weird vehicles. And some of you might remember the whole discussion of Twitter that was, I think, like 2 weeks ago, about wheelchairs. Should they be in tabletop RPGs or not? Blah, blah, blah. You know, Twitter's gonna do Twitter, and both sides kind of got ridiculous. But yeah, that inspired me to do a wheelchair. Of course, there will be far more vehicles in the future, but before I start building all the vehicles, I want to make sure that the vehicle builder works correctly and functions good with the vehicle search engine. So, how about we get started programming? Probably the first thing we'll have to think about is how exactly do we add that extra line with the empty spaces where you can fill in the stats from the pilot. One problem with that is that currently, when you look at this is currently always just recreated whenever you switch a level or you close this and open it up. new line with all the values, and it would rebuild the whole thing whenever I reset the values. It would also delete the values. So I have to take a look how exactly I solved that, built the whole creation process with the creature search engine, and then we can start thinking of ideas how to redesign the whole thing. So maybe I can give you a small tour on how the code actually works. First, we got the HTML part. HTML, for those who don't know, are like the bare bone structure of any website. Pretty much every website has some form of HTML code. For example, what you see here with the this is the loading screen. You might notice if you reopen the page, there it is. There's a short loading screen. This gives the page time to load in all the data, because if you try to press on search before it loaded all the data, it wouldn't do anything, and that might cause confusion. That's why I built in the loading screen. And here you can see the search bar and the search button right here, and here are all those checkboxes for the search and so on. Won't go through all of that, that would be a bit too much detail. Yes, and this is the base table where all the information about the creatures is generated, which you can see here. Default wise, it is completely empty, since we want to fill it up with the search engine. Here, this is just a lot of variables that you need to calculate and generate a lot of stuff, like creature categories, creature types, genres, ranks, skills, so on. Yeah. This is where we load in the data. The creature search engine is one of the more complex. Sorry, I had to click it. It's one of the more complex implementations on the website. Most search engines only need one type of data, right? The only thing that is more complicated than the creature search engine are the character sheet and the creature builder. Sorry about that. And the vehicle builder. Yes. These are different search functions. For example, if you add the ID search, so it sets. First of all, we're probably going to have to switch the creature data with the vehicle data. So we require this link. Kind of just need to replace vehicles. We won't be needing creature data, and might as well rename it. But keeping it in. No, I'm going to rename it that way. So, vehicle data. There we go. So let's see. That's called a lot of. Think I can. Yeah, it should be easier to just replace it everywhere. I don't think I use creature data in any other form here. Maybe just a quick checkup, but this should be fine, right? Yeah, this should be fine. I'll just say creature JSON that it's loaded in. Alright. Replace everything. And if I broke something, I will notice it once I do the first rounds of testing. So, start the filter. The filter we should be able to just use it as it is. Since vehicles pretty much have all the same search criteria, like rank, type, and so on here. Yes, vehicles can have all sorts of creature categories. They are not just material machines. What if you have some sort of bioengineered vehicle that is technically alive but can be piloted? For example, like in Young Justice, the Martian ship that they use is technically biological. Or maybe it's some undead construct that you're piloting around, right? Then creature type, of course, is the same. Genre is also used. Role also. Rank, same. Class, and complexity. I'm gonna keep all of that. So the search engine itself, the search function itself doesn't really need to be changed. What needs to be changed is the adding process. Okay, this it was upper row, lower row sheet. If I remember correctly, the upper row was when this part. And the lower row... Good question, what is the lower row? Let's just take a look at upper row. So yes, this, as I presumed, the upper row is this with name, creature type, rank, and so on. General level, item tier, process, yes. The name should be general in the same way. Same goes with the button. Yeah. I think the first problem is going to be when we create the lower row. The upper row sheet. Wait. Where is the lower row even? Huh. Ah, wait. Ah, I get it. The lower row is... now I understand. No. Yes, indeed. The lower row is, if we open this up, all of this. This is the lower row. And this... It has one giant cell in it, which is the sheet. Now I get it. Alright. So what do you do with this sheet, buddy? This is the plus button, which add lower rows. I think this is the one. I think here we have the problem. I guess I could take the easy route out and just add a row here where you have to insert the pilot stats, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to take the easy road out. Anybody joined us so far? No, apparently not. Oh well, let's just continue the work, shall we? But let's take a sip of water to keep ourselves refreshed. Who says one cannot have fun alone, right? Just gotta make the jokes myself. Kind of weird sensation talking to the camera while nobody's there actually listening, but you're still acting like somebody's there. Getting all psychological, existential on you all who watch in the future. Alright, the sheet, yes. So the thing is, the sheet does already exist. As we see here when we... how was it? As the upper row is created. At the moment where... yeah, the lower row and the sheet both exist already. So, what do we have a function that just deletes everything in the sheet? Or do we have a function that just deletes specific parts of the sheet to regenerate them? Wait, if we look at the close button, right? The close button, sheet remove child. Yeah. All right. I can see this. This removes everything. It goes, the logic is basically, as long as there's something in the sheet, a child is like a sub element of a HTML element, remove it. But that does make sense. If we press the close button, we want everything to be removed. But when we make the lower row, the thing is, what happens? This is the add event listener, right? So this makes sure that when we change stuff here, this is deleted and recreated. But does this delete everything? Question mark. Let's take a look at update values. Yes, this does indeed delete everything. So, my idea, maybe we insert a middle row, which is for the stats, and see if we can maybe have it empty, but when you press the plus button, it recreates the stuff. One thing I want to see, what happens if we test it like this. I presume that the upper row will be generated as normal, but once we open it up, it won't work because stuff is missing, like the intelligence, charisma, instinct, and will stat, and so on. But for that, I need to create a new page, actually. I haven't created the page for the vehicle builder yet. I mean, the vehicle list. Vehicles. Custom HTML. Let's see what happens. It loads as normal. No errors so far. Bingo, we've got the wheelchair, and as soon as I open it, probably, yeah, it managed to load into the description, but afterwards it gets an error. So everything goes as predicted. So how about we try to create that middle row? Where were we? Oh, kind of. Wait. Just upper row. Upper row. There we go. So let's create that. What happens if I just create the middle row, but don't add any cells? I presume that it will not show up and will be infinitely thin, since it doesn't have anything in there. Let's see. Because if you look at the... Oh, hi, Chiara. Welcome to the stream. Nice for you to be there. Those were lonely 20 minutes at the start with nobody else. Yeah, don't worry. I'll survive, as I always do. But welcome. I'm currently working on the creature search engine, I mean the vehicle search engine, since I had that big vehicle update. And now I want to make a creature search engine just like this one. I mean a vehicle search engine like I have for creatures, so that players can get pre-made vehicles. I've got one test vehicle so far, a wheelchair inspired by the whole Twitter topic of the week 2 weeks ago, where everybody was like, vehicles in tabletop RPGs are great, vehicles in tabletop RPG are bad, and blah 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 blah. Whatever. Kind of inspired me to make a vehicle, a wheelchair. I'm sorry I missed the last stream because the crap didn't notify me at all. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's yeah. What you say? Just go with the flow, and if nobody shows up, nobody shows up. It's fine. To be honest, last week I was very tired. Might have not been as much fun to interact with everybody and so on. So maybe it was for the better. I don't know. Anyway, back to work. We were about to experiment. What happens if we just insert the middle row? For context, the upper row in the creature search engine is this part with the main information, and the lower row is where the whole sheet basically is generated and all the infos. So if we make search and it's not shown, and if I create that, bingo. There should be a very thin row right about here. If we take a look, lower row, shouldn't that be? Is this? Wait, that's, yeah. This is probably the middle row, which is there, but it's very thin. Are you better now? You have to take a break from time to time. Yeah. Actually, I've taken a week off next week. So I will have a whole week where I can relax, no big plans, recharge. And I really, really need that. And I'm really glad that I did. And everything will be fine. But thank you for asking. Feel decent enough right now. Still a bit stressed, but I know that the vacation is on the horizon, just one more day, and I can relax. And that gives me energy to fight on. Plus, the streams can be a lot of fun, right? Interacting with you people. Since, you know, I'm an extrovert, I need to talk to people and stuff like that. But yeah, the experiment with the middle row was a success. Excellent. So, the question is, how do we proceed? The sheet itself is inserted in here. I think if we don't put anything in there, it will still be flat. So we could basically copy paste the sheet, but instead the lower road will be the middle road, and the sheet will just be pilot stats. If we leave it like this, I think it should still be infinitely thin and not show up. That's great. Taking a break from responsibilities feel good. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Benny! Woo, finally! How long has it been? 3 months? Maybe longer? Great that you could finally make it for once. Yeah. Right. When last time you were on one of my streams, I was still on Twitch, wasn't I? But great to have you here. You always bring such a nice energy to the whole thing. Hey, babe. Too long, yes, indeed. But welcome. Currently, I'm working on the vehicle search engine. Since I made this big vehicle update last week, here how reworked everything, added modules, made rules how to craft and upgrade your own vehicles, and added a lot of vehicle specific traits, so you could really customize stuff like a spaceship. But of course, just like with the creatures, where I want offering finished creatures, I want to offer finished vehicles. So I made this little test data with the wheelchair, and it did not work out. Too bad. Adding the cell in there. Maybe I need to add a few things. Maybe if I go like this. Or is there like something that makes it disappear? lists lower row. What does the lower row class do? Are there any horses in the game? There are indeed horses in the game. Those are not vehicles. Those are creatures. Horse. There we go. We've got a normal horse and we've got a Pegasus. Normal horse is an excellent mount creature. It gets stuff like protective mount, so you gives you bonuses to defenses, and later on it also gives you more, and it has what just happened? That's oh no. What happened? Why did let me guess. There's probably the Pegasus works fine. There's something wrong with the horse. Great. There's always a Brody love. Wait. Other horse. Can't hope so. Yay, Pegasus. Yes, big horse. Brody, yeah. But yeah, sorry about that. The horse is broken. Level 3 is broken. Strength is. So what's your problem with? Level 2 works, but level 3. Find primary. This is. Stats is. Strength, dexterity. Oh! Wait. Is there strength? Strength? No, that. Yes, that's the one that causes the error, so. Maybe let's take a look. So what exactly causes the error? We just take this. Wait, now you can not really see the console, can you? Let's just move it up a bit so that you can see it. Do you have a gaming... no, don't break the horse. I did break it on purpose, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Do you mean gaming channel and the sense of me playing video games? No, I do not. I mostly focus on the tabletop RPG when I'm in the online space. Of course, I do play video games. Love Stellaris, for example, and other 4X games and Souls games. I also lost that. But so far, no. I haven't ever tried to stream a game. Katya this time. Yeah, Blood Pony King, welcome. We just noticed that the horse is broken, which I'm trying to find out why. Strength. So what's wrong with... No, that was too much copied and pasted. I did not want that much. So welcome. I'd be interested to see you play Legends of Equestria. Oh, isn't that fan main MMO RPG about My Little Pony? Never played that one. I did play a few pony fan games. The one, I forgot the name, the fighting one that they got cancelled and they remade into a new game. I played a bit of that one, and one made with RPG Maker, but never played. It has been years since I heard about that one. Wait, my music stopped. Oh no, did I never start the music? No, I just forgot to put the loop in. Just noticed that the music wasn't... Wait. Oh. The music has been off for so long that my headphones have actually turned off. Great. Debugging is the worst part of coding. Yes, definitely. Fighting is magic, that one. My Little Pony rocks. Our charity has lots. Yeah, I do love My Little Pony. Even have 2 pony plushies. I've got Derpy. And I've got Lunar. Made by my sister, actually. That's why the head is a bit heavy. But I still love her. Usually have her back there in the... Whenever you show up, I get all my plushie cells, don't I? Oh my god, yeah. They are cute. But... I mean, I guess I could take a look. The next week is relaxed. Maybe I can think about streaming some video games. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see about that. But yeah, finding out what's wrong with the horse. Uncut strength is... Strength is not a function. But shouldn't this... else? If we go in... Why is it saying the strength is not a function? Go here. Let me move this a bit so I can see. Is there like a typo or something? S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H. S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H. No. And why does it break here and not when we go to... For some reason... Get primaries... Oh... There's... Oh... I think I know what it is. Hopefully you actually caught this. To be honest, I do like having fun with you, and if I... with you, so if I code a bit less but have fun with you, I call that a win. I did a lot of coding last week and there was nobody there and it was boring, so I'm glad you're all here. Didn't the devs of the game move to them fighting hurts? Yes, that one, or something like that. Refuses to believe fighting is magic got cancelled. Yeah. Basically copyright claims by Hasbro. You know, Hasbro, owners of Wizards of the Coast, smashers of dreams, ruiners of fun. But yeah, there's... It is... Yeah, the get primary stat function is broken. So it doesn't seem that specifically the horse is broken, but the get primary stat... bonus. Oh, wait, no, it was secondary. Wait, what was? Did I? Them all work and all play as they say. Damn, Hasbro, yeah. I mean, I dislike what they did to D&D so much that I've been working 4 years non-stop developing my own game, offering for free to counter those greedy bastards. Okay, maybe I should calm down a bit. Am I in the... Oh wait, that's a vehicle sheet, that's not the creature search engine. No wonder that I didn't recognize anything. Get primary stat bonus. Here we go. So something is wrong here. Find index. Okay, I think the whole find index thing is wrong. Yes, 100%. Oh boy. But yeah, let's I probably implement index of wrong in some way. So JavaScript, internet on the wall, tell me what I've got wrong. JavaScript get index of array value of, yeah, get in, there we go. Index of I think index of apple. I mean, that's how it works here, right? Am I getting... My kids are screaming for pizza. I'm gonna... yeah. Feed your kids. They're more important than my stream. At least I'm pretty much sure they're more important. What's your favorite case? Mine is Pascal case. I hate camel case llama. It looks I actually snake case is man screaming snake. It's just I kind of just got used to all the cases, you know. Default wise for most thing I'm using camel case, and my brain is wired to recognize all the cases. I see a screaming snake case and I instantly think at work we use them for specific strings, that's permanence and so on. Yeah, I think they're generally used for no, it's not called permanent. What was the name again of a variable that once determined cannot change? I forgot that one. So I use I don't care case to. Do you know Taylor Swift? I mean, I kind of do. I don't know much about her. Don't know much about celebrities in general, to be honest. Anyway, what's wrong with this primary stat? Getter. Stat. Primary stat should be a string, right? Oh wait, isn't it? Wait, oh, maybe it's the lower to lower. Am I not using to lowercase correctly? No, you take the string and just add lower case to it, right? So primary stat. Isn't that a string? That should be a string. So let's take a look. At least now if I find a bug, I can still say it's part of the programming stream, everybody. Not like when I do all the other tabletop RPG design streams. And then there's a bug and it's like, no! I got a sidetrack. This is not supposed to be about programming. So yeah, primary stat is, and that works. Find index. Did I? String strength is not a. Why is it complaining it not being a function? I'm not using it as a function. I mean, let's just copy paste this for a second here. And instead of adding this function, just strength. Typing in strength. Okay, I'm going because the example given here. Wait. It's find. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's index of. How did I get to find index? This just fixed the horse. So, edit page. The mouse cursor looking goofy. I like them big, and I like that it reverts the color of whatever it's on top of. So you can always find it, right? A white mouse on a white background is hard to find. A black mouse on a dark background is hard to find. But this, with this option, it's easy. You can always find it. It's big and you never lose it. You look like someone who listens to alternative and country music. Who isn't an idiot? Huh? What's what? Okay, I kind of. You mean I'm idiot? Whatever. Music. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen mostly to video game music, anime, yes, in English it's pronounced anime. Anime soundtracks, movie soundtracks, internet remixes, mostly of those, of video game music, and so on, and just random stuff. Sometimes also My Little Pony music, because why not? If you need a smile, it's always great. Anyway, let's test that horse. Horse. Level 3. I said level 3. Oh no, what went wrong? Our new well, you're writing so much stuff. Okay, what's the last guy? Who isn't any cool? Also, I like it big. Yeah. Techno! I lose my mind all the time. Techno, I overlooked you. I didn't see that you joined. Hey, welcome. Great to have you here. And hey, who's lose my mind? I always knew it's blood. Love the video game music. Yeah, I don't like a lot of songs with lyrics. Yeah, I usually also listen to music without lyrics, but sometimes I do like the music. There are some nice internet music, you know, mostly about video games, made by fans that I kind of find awesome. Also, there are many anime openings which are also awesome, like that from Death Note. Also love Digimon music. Digimon was my childhood series. The horse, of course, he said level 3. It's okay. I'm hidden amongst the others. Oh well. Anyway, what's wrong with the level 3 horses? Why didn't it work this time? So, base stat value. Alright, it made it further. Base stat value is not defined. Okay, what's supposed to be then? Probably. Wait, stat modifier, stat. I think it should be stat value. Yeah. Yes, that's a problem. Here we go. Now, hopefully, the horse will work. Show me what you've got, horsey. Horse. And 3. Yay, it worked! Yeah, so that's why it didn't work. It gets, with level 3, it gets the pack mule feature, which allows him to carry a lot more stuff around. And among others, yeah, some songs with lyrics are pretty cool. Digimon, yeah. Hey, could you pre-save Pinky Friday 2? Pinky Friday 2, John. What do you mean with pre-save? You mean like listen to it later, or? I mean, I guess I can. Pinky Friday 2. Sure. Okay, I've got it open, but I'm not sure if I can play any music that I don't own on streams. So I'm not gonna be playing it. Some make me want to take my hearing. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Yeah. Stop terrorizing this man. Mongoose. I don't know. Among Us memes are kind of just funny. I don't know why. Huzzah! I promise you, he'll like Pinky Friday too. He's searching it. Yeah, I've got it right here. This one, probably, but I won't listen to it on the stream, just because, you know, copyright with music and so on. You never know, right? So the horse works, and I'm about to sneeze. Don't know where that came from. But yeah, we fixed the horse. And now, since we copy-pasted the creature search engine to make the vehicle search engine, we also have to correct those. So it was... Alright, index off instead of find index. And changing base stat value to a stat value. Here we go. The baseline of the vehicle should be fixed now. And bless you. I'm about to sneeze too. Oh yeah, thank you. Except I can't and it's burning. Oh no, I hate that when you need to sneeze but it isn't coming out. That sucks. Thank you to didn't sneeze. I hope that either the sensation disappears or that you actually can sneeze. I know those. That's... Anyway, yes, the next thing it was testing if now that I made some changes the to the vehicle search engine. Wait, did I already update it? I'm not sure if I'm just gonna press update to make sure. There we go. Maybe we shouldn't have closed the creature search engine. Anyway, let's see if the wheelchair... Nope, it appears. So, we cannot add a cell, otherwise it's shown. But my question is, why isn't the lower row shown? I'd probably make it disappear or something. Let's see what happens to the lower row. Back to lower row. It has the class. Maybe I have like a CS. Let's take a look at the CSS. I love forgetting to scope and losing my mind trying to find these slides. Let's figure out how what scope. I forgot. What scope I forgot. Yeah, it sometimes is hard, especially if you have these big code blocks and you don't separate it into different classes, which I don't know how to do on this website, so I'm pretty sure it can't be done. I can't believe I didn't have the scope line that shows where the scope sets. Yeah, sounds like you're in quite the pickle. I was, yes, wanting to check the CSS class. Yeah, maybe I can just go for lower row, style text to select button. Okay, let's maybe take a look here. Yes, customize. There we go. CSS, for those who don't know, most websites are basically built from 3 components. You have your HTML, which is basically the skeleton, the bare bones elements of the website. Then you have JavaScript, that's like the muscles, which makes everything work. And then you got CSS, which determines how everything looks. Lower. Do I have a lower row here? Lower row, indeed. Ah! The reason why it's not shown is because I manually make it very thin. So, and it probably... Right? Is that the reason? I presume that's the reason. If I just add the class, it will probably also disappear. I think you have to add the lower class to both. So, to middle row and to pilot sets. So, let's see if not, if it is no, not, don't, I didn't want to save a draft. I guess it doesn't do anything since I didn't publish it, but whatever. Aha! Now it cannot be seen. And it's still thin, even once the rest, so it's generated. Right, so the class just makes it, if nothing is in there, it is super thin. That is what I teach my web programming class. Building a website has 3 parts, like a dead body you are trying to raise with necromancy. What? Why? Why compare it with necromancy? Like, at least I compared with a living body, right? You have bones for HTML, muscles for and nervous system for JavaScript, and CSS is skin and hair and such. I mean, I guess it still sounds kind of gross, but I like how this questions are programming related and mine are just silly questions. Hey, ask your silly questions. Silly questions are fun. All questions are welcome. Okay, I guess there are some questions would go over the line, which I'm sure I don't have to tell you, but you know, ask your silly questions. I take multiple types of it takes multiple type of people to exist. Indeed. We need programmers, but we need also the people that feed the programmers. You know, and build the computers for the programmers. Yes, what is life? Indeed. So great, now we have an infinitely thin row where we can add our pilot stats as soon as we press here, that stuff. Sure. Does this work if we close it? Yes. It just doesn't make it into minus because of the error. It gets interrupted. So, let's see what we can do. We were probably going to need to pass on the pilot stats here so that the add upper row can handle them correctly. So what do you do? Okay, first of all, add it here. Is the add upper row used anywhere else? No, it's not. Okay, I don't have to adjust it. And what do you do with sheets? Buttons as... Yes, this basically just is used for add lower row. I guess we could make a second function. Add middle row, which of course uses the pilot stats. The question is, add lower row. Add lower row will probably also need the pilot stats to read in the information from the pilot stats. Or maybe we could... Oh no, if you use IDs, I think it could work. Yes. The I comes from just... You're going, yeah. The I is unique, so... Is milk and cereal a soup? That's... depends on how you define soup. In a certain way, yes it is. If you define soup as nutritious... If you define soup as a meal that has a liquid base which can contain chunks. But if you add that it has to be savory or that it has to be hot, then no. Milk and cereals are not soup. So the real question isn't, is milk and cereal soup? The real question is, what is a soup? And also, the ocean is not a soup, it's not a meal, and I think saying that soup is a meal is, you know, the baseline. I don't know if you know that meme with, is the ocean a soup? It's a liquid and it contains edible stuff like fish and so on. But no, it's not a soup. But you're making me hungry from milk and cereal. I miss those days where I just bought all the unhealthy stuff with the cereals and ate it. But that's not healthy. Why is all the good tasting food not healthy? I mean, there's a lot of healthy, good tasting food, but like, you know, the drug level tasty food, you know, that are just loaded with sugar and unhealthy fat and all of that. So, creating the middle row function. Level select, item select, boss grade, rule select. That won't be needed, but it will need the eye so that I can make the IDs so that the lower row can load in the values. Add event listen is why is it so complicated? Load just mouse button, one click, connect function. I mean, if you just want to use mouse clicks, then yes, that would be simpler. But events can be anything. It can be moving the mouse on top of something. It can be typing a specific letter. And just putting all events into one function that you can use and then say which kind of function you use does make it easier to just memorize the whole thing. So maybe I've been a programmer for too long and all these programming lingo starting to make too much sense for me. So, add middle row. Let's go here and start creating the function. Function, add middle row. Mouse entered, connect function. 1111. Totally how it works. Is that a real function? I don't know. I'm mostly self-taught when it comes to JavaScript, so there is a real possibility that this is a blind spot of mine that you're introducing me to. Not like I'm using a library, basically. Since they come with the engine. Okay, you're using a library. Okay. So that's why I've never heard of it. It is Luau. Never heard of it. I am using a bit of jQuery for this one, but for those who don't know, a library is a package of extra code functions usually used to simplify some parts of the code. For example, the load function I use here to get the data is jQuery. Doing this with JavaScript would require a lot more code, and jQuery just has its nifty little function, making it way more streamlined and easier. Since it's basically Lu1, but better totally. Good for you, but I like to stick with what I know, and so even if you tell me this code library is great, I'm like, I know this. Stay away with your fresh improved ideas. So I was creating the add lower row, middle row function. So this creates, this loads in the value. Let's see. Update feature functions. Yes, this creates divisions, which it then right. Yeah, let's also create a division just to make sure that, yeah. But I don't think I will need to recolor it, right? If I remember correctly, all these divisions come with their own color to make it easier to read. If you take a look at the creatures engine, come on, creatures! Here, the different regions are color-coded. But how did I color-code them? Align div. Yeah, I think it's this div inventory which I use as a class to show that. But then I guess if I copy paste this, I won't be needing div stats. And then we just, let's call it div pilot. And add it. Boop. Turns out I'm an idiot, and that's why my code didn't work. Yeah. Isn't that always why it doesn't work? Because I'm an idiot and I forgot about this part. You're making a library that basically scans the ID of every asset type, textures, and other crap, and I'm trying to improve the code a bit. Oh, nice. Hope you have great success with that. And yeah, always like, I guess if you're streaming and playing video games, it's easier to switch in and back and forth between a chat and the game, since games don't usually require that much brain power like programming. I'm like, oh, chat, and back to the code, and where am I? But we were making the pilot division, and yeah, if we look here, this is, yes, basically creates, oh yeah, it is added at the end, right? Yeah, append all the children. It creates tables. What I want is to create inputs, which reminds me of how I create inputs when I have for items, add item, and specifically for weapons. There was weapons, add our. So basically we need to create yes, this, copy paste this. Basically what I'm oh, a lot of more chat. Oh my god, I threw up in my mouth and choked because I'm laying down my because I'm everything alright? Mouth? My life? Ah, that does yeah, that doesn't sound nice. Oh, I hope you're. Oh boy, that doesn't sound nice. I hope you get. It doesn't feel bad anymore. Sorry, my brain is like, I gotta help you, but like how? It just stops working. Error does not compute. Hope yeah. Hope you're feeling better. Do you like capybaras? I mean, they are cute. It's not like I have specific. I'm a specific fan of capybaras, but they're a cute animal, and so if you see capybara, it's like, ah, nice animal. Sorry, my throat. I guess it's all the talking. I love it with you guys, right? I've been streaming for 1 hour, and it felt like it's only been half an hour. I'm gonna drink some water. Yeah, drink water. Water is important. Video is sponsored on Sprout Water. Hashtag no, it's not sponsored. It's a joke. I have to say it in case somebody sees it and somebody thinks, ah, you got sponsored. And all this legal repercussions. You really gotta be careful what you say, what kind of music you play. And I think I'm moving a bit too much to the right of camera. Yeah. Let's see, can we... of course, I never say no to friends. To friends. If you want to talk outside of the stream, there is the Discord group. It's in the description of this video. You can always find me there. I pretty much always keep an eye on that. It's rare that I don't answer quickly unless I'm actually sleeping. So, yeah, best way to keep in contact, do stuff, talk with me is the Discord group. Everyone is welcome. Yeah, I was afraid to turn out awkward. Oh, like, we're chill here, right? I mean, it's a small stream. You gotta be chill. Otherwise, nobody comes in. And once you get big, it's way too stressful because you get like a bajillion messages at the same time, and then you cannot be chill. Oh my god, too much information. But yeah, Sure. Yeah, the question is, how do you define people? But yeah, well, just join the Discord and we can chat later or talk about whatever. I was search engine. Where was it? That's. I'm starting to be. Yeah. Oh yeah. Add middle row. There we go. I wanted to add the whole creating an input function. So basic number input. Yes, we want a basic number input. Yes. Yeah. You guys are fun, you know. So, right, but we cannot just have numbers. We need. Maybe it makes sense to make a subtable, which. Oh, let's just try to have. Wait, how would I even do that? You're probably gonna regret because I'm really annoying at times. Okay, go. Hey, I can also get really annoying, so you're in good company. There's a reason why yellow is my favorite color. The color that's scientifically proven to irritate people if they're too exposed for a long period of time to it. Yeah, maybe it makes more sense if I make a table with like STR for strength and so on. Yes, let's make a table. And how about we take a look how the stats are made with add stats. Here we go. But I don't want to make the stats like this. I want to have them basically vertical. Wait, no, horizontal. Yeah, horizontal and not vertical. It can be also really dumb. Let me tell you a secret. All humans are dumb. We as a species are so dumb that we cannot comprehend our own stupidity. And people that believe they're smart, at best are a bit smarter than the average human. At best. Which, as I like to say, even the smartest among idiots is still an idiot. So, don't worry. Quite frankly, if you recognize your own stupidity, that's a bonus in my book, because that shows that you have at least a certain level of humility, and don't think of yourself like being more intelligent or superior or something like that. Well, true, yeah. So yeah, I rather have a person that's above average intelligence and admits that than a above intelligent person that just won't shut up about how intelligent they are and oh, I'm so good at stuff. Like, no, you're not intelligent. You're a dumb monkey like the rest of us. Just because you have like a sand grain of an advantage doesn't make you smart. Welcome back. Up the water, it was great, or is great. Yeah, I'm joining to when I'm home. Great, great. Always glad to have people there. Currently, there's a J player who is really active, building all sorts of crazy vehicles. He made a build where he spends, I think, 7 turns just the vehicle and the pilot buffing themselves, buffing each other, taking advantage of a trait that makes the speed of the basic movement of the vehicle equal to twice the basic movement of the pilot, to generate a basic movement of over 600 meters, which for context, the normal value is 3. It's like here. Oh boy. And then he also made like a party wagon, and he wants to make a rideable fidget spinner for the vehicle search engine. I mean, if you're delivering me finished vehicles to load up onto the search engine, I'm not going to say no to that. It's still kind of funny to think about that. But I mean, I do have also some more ridiculous creatures. What can we find? Yeah, cow, totally ridiculous. Cyborg Triceratops. But I guess that's not that weird. I guess. I mean, most of my creatures are rather baseline since I wanted to fill in the most important ones, right? Kraken. Ooh. I guess Living Paradox is a weird one. Basically, you'll get mad just by seeing it. But I'm a dumb, it's not funny. I mean, I didn't say that it's funny that we are dumb. I'm just saying that we are dumb, and it's good to recognize that we are dumb because that's the first step towards wisdom. And I think I'm talking too much. Need to oil that machine. Oil. Enunciate. I was programming, wasn't I? Right, I wanted to basically copy-paste this stuff. More or less. Yes, this creates a head. Yeah, I can more or less steal this. Oh wait, no, I need to base table head stats. Figure stats. I think I need this, and it's. I don't want it to be aligned to the left, so I'm just going to be taking these and going back to add row. So I guess we can even keep the stats thing, since it's the pilot stats, right? So I don't have to rename it. So, but we need to rename all of this stuff. We have vehicle, vehicle handling. Vehicle handling is very important for piloting stuff. That's determines the primary stats for the vehicle, for the weapons it wields. Then strength, dex, con, int, sorry, I died again. Oh, don't die. You mean, I presume in a technical sense that the stream cut away. It's fine. Technology is a fickle mistress. Very unreliable. Charisma, instinct, and will. Do not forget to upgrade the numbers here. So, this, what do you do, Cole? Huh. I think this goes through all the columns and adds these classes. I think. So, yeah. First of all, vehicle handling. I guess this one I have to write. That's not correct. Handling. There we go. And for the other ones, just short versions. Strength, dex, con, int. Wait, that's not correct. I said int. And That's 3 more for charisma, instinct, and will. And now to make sure that we've got the correct ones here. Strength. The high art of copy paste. Truly. There's no higher art form. Wait, it's this. Oh, I skipped the card. A tier list of games abilities would be great. Games abilities? What specifically? Like abilities generally in video games? Or what exactly are you talking about? Just gonna continue copy pasting while you answer my question. Hopefully. I mean, it's your choice if you answer, but also it paints this more than you mean the abilities for my game? Tier list of I mean, I do have a filter function with complexity. Of course, one for very basics, and beginner, for example, has the most important ones, like really the core. If you filter by your level and your archetype and what you want to accomplish, let's go defensive. It really limits out the options. You see, bulwark, defensive, tier 1 beginner. You only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. I know this game, yeah. And so you have that to keep things easier. If you really need to use the filter options if you're a beginner, otherwise it will overwhelm you. If you're more experienced, you can use core. Core still keeps the more important ones, but it's not like the most basic options. If we go again with the same filters, tier 1, defensive, for example, bulwark. And we have like, oh wait, I only filter by complexity 1. I was wondering why it's so few. It's a bit more, but it's still doable, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25. Still manageable. If we remove the core thing, now that's I guess it's not that much. I guess the filtering by archetype and defensive. But I guess bulwark is also an archetype that has very few abilities. If we go to mental, for example, which has the second highest numbers, it and now we filter by core and defensive. It's even less. I guess it makes sense that bulwark, which is all about defense, has more defensive abilities. Okay, let's go for damage abilities. Now, yeah, that's a lot more. Yeah, but they repeat themselves, right? Many of them. For example, the mystic touch, physical. It's basically the same as physical touch, elemental touch, and reality touch and psychic touch, but just with different damage types and so on. Me tabbing in and out. Yeah. Totally get that. I think I need more water. Give me a second. Only take like 10 seconds or something. Okay, I guess I took like 12 seconds. I was creating... Yep. The table to add the values to. Right, this... I'm gonna... put this as a comment for now, so that I can see if the rest works. Oh yeah, right. I wanted to add classes so that they are color coded. Mita, do you know Feral Heart? Also, I like how you include beginners in the filters. Feral Heart. I don't think so. Let me do a quick Google search. Maybe. Ah, I heard about this. Yeah, kind of like a furry MMORPG, which I think is more about socializing. Haven't heard that much about them, but so I guess I heard about it, but I barely know anything about it. And yeah, with the beginner tag, when I started to create abilities and I reached like, I think the 300 mark, I noticed finally someone. Yeah, I watch way too many YouTube videos about all sorts of video games, and so I think I once saw one YouTube video that talked about that, so that's all I know. Have you played it, or? I mean, you probably played it, otherwise why would you bring it up? Yeah, I wanted to change the class name. Yeah, head start. Strength. Let's go with 1 and see if it works as intended. And oh yeah, right, and we still need to add it to div pilot, right? If we go back to stats, the whole table stat is, oh yeah, I'm just gonna copy paste this and figure it out later. I mean, I knew it from edgy music videos. So, you asked me if a game you just heard from an edgy music video? Interesting how you get that kind of topic. Let's put these below these two. Filter table stats. Yes, this is table set. I don't have a body yet, so let's put this as a comment for now. Figure stats. What is figure stats? I think this is. Did I have the figures already? Go up. I guess I didn't copy paste that. And then the figures is added to div sheet, which should be div pilot. The game was kind of weird because registering was mostly open only on Saturdays, and I think the servers were also open only Saturdays. Ha! Never heard of an MMORPG where you could only log in on Saturdays. I mean, as far as I know, it was basically made by a couple of amateurs that just wanted. And MMORPGs is always like the worst game you can start off as a amateur video game developer. You really need to build up experience with other simpler video game genres before you can tackle an MMORPG. That's like the most complex video game to develop. But beta could see that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to test out if my thingy actually works as intended. So, alright, we have our first error. I forgot to replace the I got distracted. Here we go. So, no, not whatever. I keep accidentally saving it. Huh. Okay, so why is it not visible? Did I... maybe I need to add the div pilot to a pilot stats or something. Let me take a look how it's... yeah. Add lower row. Div sheet. Yes, I forgot this part. Like, if the game is in beta, I could see them doing something like that for testing. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't remember if it was on beta or alpha phase, since, like, I couldn't really play it. Random rant, I hate it when people mix up versions. Prototype, the shell of the game, without really anything. And you're probably listing up the other, right? To be honest, I'm not sure when you can call an alpha a beta. Like, I know that the alpha comes before the beta, and beta comes before the first release. But I don't know if there's like an official rule once you should call an alpha a beta, and demo a demonstration a prototype, but more complete. That was right. Add middle row. So div sheet, but pilot stats. Yeah. Alpha is normally closed, beta becomes more open. Ah, okay. Not really, it depends on the organization or game company. Yeah, I guess I do think there are more open terms. Okay, what? Of course, it's div pilot, not div sheet. Alright, maybe it works now? Question mark? Yay! Although I wanted to be in the middle and not on the right. Probably need to add some classes for that. But yeah. We got that. I'll fix it later, but yeah, let's add the colors. So here we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dicks. Con. Int. Color small. Instinct. And will. Not really. Betas are like pre-release, nearly full game. But usually still buggy, right? Dexterity. Constitution. Intelligence. Charisma. Will? No, instinct. And will. Betas are not always pre-released though. Heck, sometimes companies don't even use alpha phases and go straight to beta testing normally when they are using the open beta style. Just did quick search on the games page, surprisingly still up after more than 100 years. And apparently the account creating periods are random now since everything is managed manually by the team. Oh boy, that sounds chaotic. You know, like I am. My big MMORPG that I played was World of Warcraft. Played way too much of that. To an unhealthy amount. I guess I also played a bit of Guild Wars 1. DC Universe Online. Oh yeah, Albion Online. I played a bit of that. But I guess that was a bit too hardcore for me to really get into. And well, I'm not sure if I played other MMORPGs. But yeah, I tend to be the solo player anyway. With World of Warcraft, for example, I almost did no raids, even though I played for years. Starting with WoW Classic, to Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, skipped Cataclysm to Mists of Pandaria, which was one of my favorite expansions. I don't care. The Panda Pseudo China looked pretty, okay? Yeah, they got a quick Q&A, and one of the question is, can you open registration to me and my friends? Do you want to play it, or not? So, but let's continue our work. We need a new row. That's T-hat. Oh yeah, right. That's table stats. Oh no, wait. This is head. So we want T-body. There we go. No, up. Up and away. And then we create, yeah, a new row. There we go. Yes, do you play the Elder Scrolls? I mean, not Elder Scrolls Online, never played that, but I've played Oblivion, I've played Skyrim. Lots of Skyrim, actually. Oops, sorry. Yeah, actually, I watched some Skyrim YouTube videos today, and I was like, oh, maybe I should give Skyrim a try. Kind of make a barbarian-style survivor build. Heavy two-handed weapon, either sword or axe, with light armor, bow, sneakiness, and crafting. But yeah, I mostly stay away of MMORPGs nowadays, since I don't really have the time for an MMORPG. I prefer games that I could just dip into, play a bit, and so on. I guess I could show a bit of my Steam library. Wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, I guess my company has to be an absolute buzzkill. I can't even... I used to be able to use Steam. I'm actually on my company laptop at the moment, which we used to be able to use them however we liked, but the company that bought my company is getting stingy and stingier with our rights, and now they're using a software that blocks specific things. And I was able to at least open up Steam, even though it already blocked all the video games. I love the kind of games where you go like the main story and there's side quests to do while the game's universe is collapsing. Yes, open world games can be a tons of fun. You and Star Stable. I don't get it. Star Stable game or something? Anyway, yeah, right. I wanted to add here T-body stats body row, and now I guess we can copy the whole for every stat, since we do have to repeat it for every stat. Where? Oh yeah, right. One. I was talking. Okay. Up to antagonist destroying the whole world. I'm gonna help the poor mommy duck get her ducklings get to a safe place. Ah, that's more important. Like screw humanity. So stats. First, we need to add. Let's maybe go for this and. Yeah, we need to create one cell per. Wait, this was the right. We need to create one cell per stat. Body insert stat. Yeah, right. And we're taking index +1 because we need to add one cell for the vehicle handling. Then I guess we just add the whole, which these in there. Can I probably have to change something, right? So if Star Stable was a game made for both men and women, I'd like to see you play it. I messed up below. Huh? Why did you mess up? What's wrong? Let's just call it stat input. Not in. You start as a normal person who arrives to some old stables and finishes the demigod of nature. You misspelled. Okay. Yeah. Isn't that like all most games? You start simple. Okay, I guess there are some games that start you off strong, and there are other games that make you weak. Set, yeah. Set attribute, we want value plus I. So we have the unique ID, calling it pilot. Input, oh yeah. It does not need an event list. Oh wait, it does need an event listener because it has to update everything. There, yes, like, right. guess we could add event listener like this. And but then we do actually have to pass by these stats here. Going back to middle row. Imagine you being the most powerful entity in existence and some girls on a horse humbles you. I mean, why not? I mean, aren't those most tabletop RPGs? You make some wacky character, and in the end, you're slayed. You're a wizard that ascended to a demigod to kill him, or climb down hell itself to kick Asmodeus' ass. Okay. But wait, this whole B-text thing. What's B-text? Where do you get the... Ah, right, that's from here. I guess it can add it here. Oh, right. Oh, yes. And then the girl that plays the girl with a horse asks her grandpa for a foal. It's not something you bring up here. Love and friendship ends all evil. Oh, yeah. Shut up, it's a funny, cute thing. I guess I'm kind of lost with your conversation, but you seem to know what you're talking about. So what was I... Oh yeah, it's the update function to... Alright, class, basic numbers, does make sense. Input type, numbers. Input, yes, I think this should be correct. Stat input. Yes, now we need to make the same stuff for the vehicle handling. Vehicle handling. And this is going to be 0. So, let's see if this works. Imagine being chased by a foal, though. Aww. Hey, what the? Malicious website. Why was that blocked there? Okay, must have been the page. Anyway, let's see. Wheelchair, and it did not do it. Maybe I forgot to add the row or something. Body row. Oh yeah, I forgot to add the body stats to the table. No wonder it didn't show up. Body stats. There we go. I had to copy paste. Do you use Malwarebytes antivirus? This company website has some pre-installed antivirus. I'm not sure what exactly it uses. I just trust that it's decent enough. I'm not spamming that. I'm not quite following. Anyway, Let's see if I fixed it. Search. And that's... You should not be... I forgot to add those, right. Oh, they're still here. Let me just... Okay, let's see. Shouldn't this... I use body stat, I insert a row. And body... Ha! Shouldn't that be done automatically? If we take a look... Yeah, this is the correct one. So, oh wait, oh yeah, that's... I still have to delete it when that closes, otherwise it's infinite generate stuff. Pregnant man... Ah! Emoji and over but that's okay. Never heard of it. He is to be so confused. Whatever, you do your weird inside jokes, and I just continue fixing my stuff. Okay, so this... But it should have... Body row... Body stats. Set input create. Huh. Okay, insert cell. I guess I haven't added the input to the cell itself. If we take a look at creature sheet, was it right? Where I was, no, it was here that I copied it. How you, where you edit? Append child, there we go. Still need this. So, and stat input and body stats. Here we go. Maybe it works now. He called those weird cats. Hey, I'm calling myself weird. Weird is not an insult. I hate Twitter so much. Yeah, me too. I may have gotten a bit too harsh with GBphobes and got suspended twice. Okay? I'm on Tumblr now. I saw some of the worst stuff like ever. I got beaned for bot behavior. Anyways, coding. Okay, seems like you're turbulent in some ways. Showing stuff. Returning out play mode on so my friends stop calling. Epic? No, what are you talking about, Epics? There we go! There we have the values. Just, maybe I should fill in the default value of 0. Is your phone flying? Haha. That joke is so dumb. I don't even know why I'm laughing. Such an... But I guess if the joke makes me laugh, it can't be that bad, right? Oh boy. I wanted to set the default value to 0, which should be just value equals equals 0, right? No, not 0. Typing is hard. So if I add this, it should set it all to 0 by default, right? Yes, excellent. Maybe we should add like a row that says, these are the pilot stats. Maybe I could put it on the left. Let's see. Div pilot. Right. This figures. Aligned to the left. No wonder that it is aligned to the left. We remove this, then it should be in the middle. And we can add div inner text equals pilot stats. Let's see what happens. Something tells me that it's not going to be very pretty or something. It's above it. Okay, I guess that works. But what I don't like is that the table here is so big. I think we need to slim it down a bit. Yes. I'm happy to make you happy. So, oh yeah, right. With the creatures, they're more slim, right? Yeah, this is very slim. So this clearly has a class or something that slims it down. So let's take a look at those. Maybe we add stats, you know. So block table, give me slim table box. This should be it, right? Maybe head row. Did I rename the head row? No. So for some reason this class isn't added, or it's overwritten. Maybe because of this. Yeah, probably because of that. So I guess what we could do, what happens if I go plus? So it's added then to the back. Do you know I show speed? No, I do not. Or at least the name doesn't tell me anything. So maybe I can Google this. I show speed. What does the internet? That guy. I've seen him. This guy. In case. I've seen him, but I don't really know anything about him. Oh yeah, right. Sorry, the reason why I just stopping is because I got an image. Great. If my artist has delivered an image for the next for a new sub archetype. If this image. The thing is, the newest patch of sub archetypes do not have images yet. If you see Sub-archetype has an image, but every archetype has one where it is missing. And this is the image for the Shielder, a sub-archetype that is focused on creating temporary vitality. They can generate it for free each turn. Is that, oh my god, yes, referring to the image? But, yeah. But, yeah. Great. So, yeah, got distracted, but... what was I? I guess I am getting a bit slower and I show me. Ahem. Show me. I don't know what. Sorry. I think I'm slowing down a bit. I've been streaming for 2 hours actually. That's a long time. You people just keep me in the game, don't you? But yeah, nice. It's not my fault he showed his on stream by. What? What did I show? Don't listen to him. I show. Huh? Isn't it a joke of blood? Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to slim down the tables. And, oh yeah, right, was creating this, right. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. So... Okay, I don't know what you're talking about with me showing whatever. Okay, I'm just moving on. Anyway, if this works, I think I'll stop the stream afterwards. Like, I'm feeling my concentration slipping. And it is slimmer, yes, the upper row is slimmer. But the lower row is still a bit too thick. Gotta slim that down too. Is there set attribute type? Probably I could just go with stat, class name, and slim table box. And add also this here. No, back to programming. Okay, I'm just... something tells me I don't want to know. And voila, this is way... but this overwrites... wait, no. I made a mistake. No, I don't want to overwrite the stat input. I want to overwrite the body stat. There we go. Yep. And to make it body stat. There we go. I made a mistake. But wait, oops. But no, that was correct. Body stat here. Body stat there. And now it should be nice and fixed. Here we go. Yeah. I think I can leave it at this. You don't? He made fun of a 18 plus joke and he accidentally showed his redacted. Okay, whatever. Anyway, like I said, it is getting late. Stream in 1 minute. We'll have stream for 2 hours. It was great having you all here. It was fun. Please join me next week. It's way more fun with you around and just joking around and stuff, even if I sometimes don't get it. As a reminder, this Saturday I'll be streaming the second Ishanekon Arena, the monthly one-shot where anyone who can join. Currently we have 3 players, so we still have room for 3 more players if anyone wants to join. You'll be playing as level 6 characters. The theme this time is Champions of the First Tournament. The Ishanekon Arena is a multiversal tournament that was inspired by a comic book that I never published, and in this one shot, you'll be actually fighting against the participants of that tournament that fought in that comic. It's a damn show. I will be. Bye bye. Yeah, I don't go yet. I mean, if anybody wants to join, I mean, in the Discord group, yeah, you can write me if you want to join, or maybe just watch. It'll be fun. I mean, we'll have anime characters fighting alongside superheroes and cyborgs and stuff. It's going to be wild. All right, bye everybody. See you next time.